we beat up a racist, talk to some fat guy. Let's see what we can do today. Do I want to deal with this kid right now? Let's see what the dead body is doing.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
Let go of your nose without throwing up, okay?
As you breathe
Let's
in,
go.
the odor comes over you. It's a smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
Okay.
Your muscles tense up. The vision in your dead angle darkens. You feel the sudden urge to push your hand into his soft gut.
Step closer.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Okay, look him in the eyes.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. These eyes used to be blue, baby blue.
How do we know that?
Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
Okay, tell me who you are, dead man. Please walk. Let's go.
Gone.
Oh, I can see your gun, but who are you? What is happening? I hate you. You stink. Okay. Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
Where is that?
In the past. Way out in the west.
What is happening?
What do you mean?
Never mind, I wanted
Ask
to...
me more questions. You fucking love questions.
Is this the reptilian guy we heard from in the intro? The bliss of nothingness. Why do I love questions so
Because
much?
You're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Yeah, you make comical amount of
Come
questions.
right up, copperoonie rooney. This is getting upbeat now.
Or I feel like I've forgotten something. Who killed you? Can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
Doing what?
Looking at my face, motionless. Looking into my eyes, standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
Because it will maybe this will lead to something industry want for some miraculous. Because this is all I have right now.
I am all you have. Then you truly lost it all, brother.
Haven't we
Let
all,
the
brother?
world drag it all away from you. And what it left, you pissed away. And here we are.
Or hello voice like this, like the Australian accent and how deep it is. I'd want a voice like that. Okay, who killed?
Love did me in, Provocopo. It was love all along.
I can see a gun.
I'm a joke. Look at me.
You are now, but who are you when you are alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
Takes one to know one.
I have another question for you.
Go ahead. Corpo?
Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have.
Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
Rooney is Of course not. My name is Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Listen to yourself. You're not a
Still?
Raphael anything. You're probably just Harry or something. That's right. Harry.
No, it can't be Harry. I refuse.
Good for you.
I hate you. You stink and you're bold.
Do I remind you of someone?
Myself in the bathroom mirror.
There you go. Look at that bright kid. We're birds of a feather, you and I. Soon you'll be just like me. Just keep drinking and having a good time. It's a matter of weeks.
So true, man. I'd love to be like you.
Feeling nausea, vomiting, tenderness or pain around the liver area, tiny red lines on the skin above waist level, more like days, Coppo. The clock is ticking. Your liver tells you so.
Okay?
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
That is not what what is written, but okay, you can come back and look into this face anytime you want. Ask me a little questions, freshen your memory, create associations, remind yourself of your morality, Corpo. Alright,
Of course. Come back later, Corpo.
The
Inspector.
material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them.
Okay.
Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow.
What are these?
They are armor, no boots. Technically speaking, these are sabatons.
With his nose book under his arm, the lieutenant crouches. Okay.
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the hill. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
Okay, the material looks out of place. Knock on the boot. I'm gonna pull it off.
It is. It's expensive.
Whoa. So I guess we can
We've
sell
requested
this.
similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics. For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
Ka-ching, baby.
By catching, do you mean let's not log them as evidence? Let's steal them?
That is what catching means, yes.
It means disciplinary hearing.
The lieutenant nods often. It's part of his unplastic expression range, communicating both professionalism and sarcasm. This time, the latter. The
Clear
stench
off.
fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Stop!
Certain voice is sharp. He looks at you with the boot under your arm.
Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
You're about to pull his head off.
Okay.
Do it, homo!
I'm the homo. Do what? I'm gonna pull his head off, right?
Yes, that's what I said. You'll compromise the coroner's case if you do. So please, don't. What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
This advanced enemy technology. We should conduct research in there. I will not detect it. There may be clues. You said they're expensive. I thought you pawned them. So I didn't want to take them off. I just thought I should try.
For a full set of armor, I wouldn't blame you. But these boots are hardly worth a disciplinary hearing. There are better ways to pay a hostel bill. Besides, there's no way you are getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots for 7 days. They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think they are the only thing left on him?
Well, we can, like, chop off his leg at the edge, and then we can carve out the boots from the inside.
You're sure there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down, and second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around.
Being a dead man's way, but then sounds like a plan.
The anticipation makes you crack your fingers. Feels nice. Nice and cracky.
Okay, got it.
Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights. Should we continue? That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company. But that's just hearsay.
Okay.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford. The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more on after 7 days. We should keep a lookout for these species. The armor could yield information. This is one thing he might actually know.
If you wear those pieces, it will help me protect your mortal coil.
Why does my motor call me protecting? Maybe he was just wearing these boots and there's no rest of the armor.
Yes, bullets will fly. They always do. And the coil is fleshy and mush and permeable. Cast it in ceramic shell. Resist death.
No, I think he had something precious underneath the clothes. They had to remove the jeans and shirts we found to get to it. And this kind of armor is often worn under fabrics.
Okay, what if I told him to strip before they went to demean him? He would have just walking around naked, just like this, for all we know. Let's...
They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties and the like. This one still has his underpants.
Fucking talking about underpants.
Knock on the boot.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup. The pry bar in your hand is itching for some
Ooh.
action.
Swing the pry bar at the boot. Look at that, sounds
It's
fragile.
anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether. A
Okay,
small
knock.
bell likes the pry bar in your
Swing.
The metal connects with the same ding. The sound does not appear to get louder. The only difference is a barely audible click underneath. Sounds like the end of a long dice roll.
Did you hear that?
Yes, like dice
This is a
rolling.
kinetic redistributor. It spreads the incoming energy horizontally.
Alright, yeah.
Faint, organic
Whatever.
lines cover the plates where the
Back
cadaver
off.
slowly twists on the cargo belt.
What
His
else?
torso covered in tattoos and
Inspect the
extremities
victim's body.
bleached pink and blue.
I don't care about the internet. You're in do a small section of this different parts. The hangman's boot. In order to succeed, the body has to be down, autopsy has to be finished, and Keem has to be absent even in a brew. This will be devilishly tricky too, so don't beat yourself if you manage to send the body to the processing without getting hold of the boots. No, I'm not doing that. Okay, the hangman's armor seems to be missing. Find out what happened to it. The kid throwing rocks at the corpse seems to be in a good start. Ask him. Okay, ask him. Sure. What's this? Robocop? Did you finally get it? Ungainly and rambling. Breakthrough imminent. Breakthrough imminent. Not there yet. But soon. And we got another level. Let's level up this guy. Wait. I didn't do electrochemistry. We got this. Great. Inspect the belt.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. Oh my, there's something on the belt. A familiar word that speaks to the thirst within you.
What was that? A word?
Vermilion, in yellow letters, along the length of the twisting cargo belt. Only a deep longing for vermilion golden spirits lets you decipher the fading logo of the local brewery.
I should get a drink.
No, you should not get a drink. You should perform an initial inspection of the victim's corpse. We are on the rope part.
Okay, what kind of rope is
Industrial strength. The kind used for tying cargo to lorries.
this? Like in a harbor? I can come up with anything other than a harbor.
Yes, it looks like they use whatever was on hand, paying no attention to not incriminating themselves.
If we're assuming dock workers from the harbor did it, they sure wanted him to stay there. The police seems strong. How did they even get him up there?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
Points to the buckle, trying the belt branch.
I think they
Okay.
lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt. Buckle closes. It's what I would do. Seems easier than climbing up there.
Okay, so assuming the dock
The
workers.
brief suggested as much, politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
No, they might have forgotten to brief me. My past has undergone total annihilation. Nothing remains. My mother, the love of my life, certainly not a briefing.
Okay, you should ask me for one the first moment we get.
Okay, forget it. They sure wanted him to stay there. Police seems
It's
strong.
not merely polyester, it's steel reinforced. See these lines? This is where the wires run. I see rabbits for more than 20 strands.
Rabbits.
This makes getting him down much more problematic than I had assumed.
Okay,
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp,
inspect
an
the
intricate web of
tattoos.
blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
A map of the stars. I do see some similarity to astronomical charts. Great Century Messinian, maybe. But this seems more particular.
We're missing
Customized
something
somehow.
here.
I agree.
What the fuck did I do? A sudden ring fills the air and pulls down the zipper of his orange jacket.
He wears a wide leather belt around his waist and a gun holster under his arm. He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
I'll let him work, I don't care.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
Kuno S's and the
An instant
Kuno-
color camera.
The two metal cap making clicks them into space and the side of the apparatus, the thin slot shines
I
the
have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
He points at the camera and appearing into it and lens just in
A
there.
sound, a
Damn.
shrill flash, followed
Flashbang.
by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
I do wanna smash my
In case
face
we need
into
it.
that belly. One machine.
Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it?
There is only one ampoule left. Use it wisely.
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around. Sure. Just don't lose it.
Let's go.
The glassy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute. As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
I'm squinting, Kim. Why am I doing it?
How should I know why you are squinting, officer?
His face and hands are pink, thighs too, the rest is greenish.
Oh. You are trying to assess lividity.
Relax your eyes.
The monster comes
that
back
mean?
into focus, an explosion of color coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
So, what do you think?
I think he's dead and about to explode.
I don't know what to think, like, oh, you know, something is coming out of him. Should we worry? His stomach looks like it's gonna explode.
There's a strong buildup of gases, yes. Rigor mortis becoming livor mortis. He'll be fully limp by tomorrow. I don't think he'll explode. I hope not.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it. Drop by
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
Maybe he went to the toilet sometime before they made them right arm of what?
malicious laughter erupts in the yard. Sounds like seagulls.
Big's head is a...
The lieutenant's face is made of stone.
I think he's dead.
I agree. Totally dead.
Totally. The buster's not coming back. They're dead. What is dead anyways?
He is.
I agree. Alright, I think that's
But
it
there
for
is
now.
no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
So, how do we get him
Are
down?
you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's down.
We've been thorough. Do you have a plan for getting him down?
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt. The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting it.
An acrobatic maneuver would solve this situation. Nothing can go wrong with a good maneuver.
We could bring your motor carriage over, cut the belt from the roof. Now we could saw the branch. Sometimes seems like a lot of hassle. Maybe we could shoot you want? Maybe we can ask for help from someone. I am out of ideas. Let's have a look at him.
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
I don't know, just, you know, shoot up there, maybe point towards the branch. But yeah, just shoot the belt. The bullet will break it.
Yes, the buckle, where it ties the cargo belt to the tree. If the shot hits that, then there might be a small chance to release the belt.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss Kuno!
Take the shot and what's the worst thing that could happen? Actually, don't. Now, wait, let me try. See nothing, let him choose. I don't know how, maybe it's better. Let me try.
The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He appears too deep in
Take the
concentration
shot.
to
Actually,
even
don't.
notice
It
what you
Say
said.
nothing, let him choose.
I'll blow his head off.
Take it! Take the shot!
Yeah, take the shot.
How
Kuno
is
wants
that
some of that shit.
bad of a shot? If you're trying to shoot here, how the hell are you gonna miss like this?
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks, securing it in place. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Shoot the motherfucker down.
Gonna fucking miss!
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
What did he hit?
A lot of things were wrong with that shot. The Phalostes was the wrong choice. His shoulders were raised, but above all, he cannot trust his eyesight.
Fucking idiot! Mukabat asshole!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
Damn it. It's okay, man. It's okay, man.
Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels sorry for the Beano Cloud.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun in his hand.
Alright, try again maybe?
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised.
And there's all in the
Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that.
Okay, what now?
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
You know, you don't feel like too bad of a shot yourself.
Yeah, true. I agree. Can I have the gun?
It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like punks. Go ahead, I'm not stopping you. Just don't lose it.
Let's go.
They only have one gun!
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Can I shoot the fucking kid?
Take it, you fucking banani poika! Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth!
Feel the weight?
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger.
Okay.
You've held this, an A9 armistice, before. At some point, it probably used to be your choice of firearm. It still feels comfortable, like you never laid it down.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth!
Kuno is silent. Aggression gathers in the air. The trigger feels delicate and ready to break under your finger. The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
They're gonna put the... Oh god, I'm doing this, man. I cannot quick save, so if we do something bad, we're gonna load up. Okay, point the gun at Kuno.
Do it! Set me free!
Don't.
If we just hand on his shoulder.
Do it!
What? Please work, please work, please. Ah, it did not work.
You hear an explosion within the weapon in your hands. The branches of the pine tree behind the girl shake ever so lightly. Your ears are still ringing. A plume of smoke has erupted from the barrel. The little monstrosity stands in the cloud. Her face is petrified. Then it begins to twist demonically.
Aww.
Learn to shoot!
Whoa, see? Pig tried to shoot you. You're alive?
Yes, Kuno, I can see that!
You sense nylon moving somewhere to your left. There's motion in your peripherals. Then it's already too late. The gun has left your hand, still numb from the recoil. The lieutenant holsters it under his arm.
I think you're underestimating the gravity of this situation, officer. We need to take a breather from this scene, now.
What about the body?
We need to go to the harbor and ask the leader of the Union to have it taken down. They have the tools, and they have men.
Okay.
Hobocop. Technically, you wouldn't be a cop anymore, but a hobo. That would mean game over for the cop chapter of your adventures. But who knows where the hobo part takes you? To the bar? The old L'Assommoir, to the pier or the sewers, to Le Royaume, where for 300 years they interred the dead. You could plunder royalist crypts for long-forgotten triple malt bourbon, then fight the Aramakan beast that lurks the bottommost sepulchres. The secrets of the city are all yours at last.
Alright. What does it give me? Bonus from the thought. Reveal extra special collector's edition tar bottles on the map. What? More money from selling tear. Let's go. Learning cap for Shivers raised to 6. Wouldn't be a cop anymore. Okay, whatever. Same thing. That's. Yeah, I cannot even until it happens. Great. Well. A photo. So I snapped this photo of the hangman tattoo displays the intricate web of the blue lines. Searching over this torso, you have to admit it looks quite cool. Why am I wearing this? It's take this out, put this on, the gloves, this, and put this on. That's who I am. How do I kill this fucker?
Can't believe you missed! We were so close, you and I. Fucking noodle fingers. Can't you see I'm immortal now? I'm never getting out. I'm in it for life now. I'm doing life with you pigs. Fucking sweaty pigs. Fucking fisher people.
The fuck does that mean?
Fucking nacky.
Alright.
We need to go now.
Marrow.
How do I kill this fucker, man?
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work.
I don't care.
So you tried to kill Kuno's girl? What's up with that? You want to talk about it?
Not all of us. Acts like that stick with you for a while.
No one's moving anywhere. Do this shit again, and Kuno's gonna climb in your room at night with a knife.
Thank God, I wish that happened. I'd grab the knife and fucking stab her. I hate this. Oh, Kuno, okay. No, I hate both of them, man.
Kuno knows where you sleep. The pig who fucked his window up. I'm gonna climb in through that balcony. Put the fucking knife in you. Yeah. I've been in your room.
It's not impossible for a boy his size to climb in.
You've been in my room. Oh, so it's you.
But you and Kuno are good for now. Pals. Shoot that shit at Kuno. Let's have a jolly time.
The determination in his voice leaves little room for doubt in his sincerity. He means every word. Needs to be taken seriously.
Okay, let's...
And you're back in business with the Kuno. Now what is it?
Stefan... don't
Kuno
give...
doesn't fuck.
I don't give a fuck, bro. Move on. Oh. I never knew there was stuff like this here. Alright, I guess it's not...
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Alright.
Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly.
Put the panels
There
aside.
it is. You see a shabby little door.
What is this then? A tool shed?
Let's see. Oh, a lot of stuff here to look at. What's that pig head? Oh wait, let me look here first. I can loot this, whatever this is. Hey, more money. Get out of the way or get fucked up. An empty tube of magnesium supplement, okay. Cured pigs that looks mummified. Alright, nothing else to see here. I think this is how we get to this place. Yeah. So it's going to collapse soon, the whole building and say, but don't run, be careful, okay. We are gonna run, but after restoration pillars keep the road together. But after we'll take on everything here. Grand Cura. Let's do a quick sale. And then how do I get up there? Alright.
Yes?
I don't want to talk to you. Let's go. Wait. I almost started running. There's just pennies hanging out here. Like, can I get some more money, man? Alright.
Yes?
Not you. You.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine.
Amphetamine.
The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
No. I'm just a regular detective, thank you very much. Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However, but that there was an interesting find. An alternative path into the harbor that the kid uses. Well done.
Alright, what the hell's going on here? So what did we learn from that? The postcard depicts an ill-advised residential area overlooking the Jamrock Quarter. 13-story building lined the hillside like sarcophagi, and ominous fog already rising from behind. These are the last boom years in 39. The project fails catastrophe, leaving behind an opiate and hepatitis B infested slum. Great, we basically got nothing here. Alright, so what else were we supposed to do here? Alright, so what do I want to do right now? Is it time at 8 hours? What is the time right now? It is 1 hour away still. The gem mystery, find booze. You have to take the edge off, find a bottle of alcohol, put it in your hand and equip it in the health slot in the inventory. And the magic will happen on its own. Let's go. Let's drink something finally. This and this. This is a big one. We're gonna not use this right now. Okay, I think we have morale. The morale for now. So let's use the the cheap one right now.
Well, hello. Someone seems to have found himself a bottle of alcohol. Here's where the magic happens.
Look at the bottle.
What a solid can of mass-produced piss water. Well over 10% alcohol in this so-called beer. Pop it open before it gets too warm. Wow, the gods of mass production have made this alcohol container laughably easy to open. A child could have done it. There's a satisfying pop.
I think there's
as
a
the
reason
cap
for
comes
that.
off, and the hair on your back rises like an army at attention. You've been here before.
Yes,
Welcome back, detective. You're home now.
that we are. The Zeke raised.
A golden sun melts down your throat. Its rays filling your nostrils with sunshine. Your stomach melts from it into a happy, gooey mess. So does your mind. All the bad things are melting. You're you again. A real cop.
A
real
real
detective.
detective.
Incredibly well done.
Thank you so much.
From the void we came, and to the void we must return.
That is true, that we must. Alright, moving on. Not much to do here, not much to see there either. I don't want to go there.
Welcome back. The days ain't going by any faster, believe me.
How
Feels
long
like
have you been
forever.
here?
Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Alright.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already. So tell me, what do you need?
Right, tell me more about this. Okay, how do you know about the dead man of now? What are you hauling anyway? You seem like a man who knows about. Okay, spare me some money.
Oh, no, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work.
They
The bosses, man.
who these bosses think they are, but it sounds like a good arrangement for them.
Yeah, it sure ain't good for me. Or you. I'd spare a coin or two for a city cop down in his luck.
Alright,
If I had, say, 4 myself.
you seem like a man who knows about drugs.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back.
Hey, let's go.
Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know? But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man? Hey,
Yeah.
man, that's serious criminal talk. Are you trying to pull some sort of an entrapment thing on me?
Entrapment, what's that?
Entrapment is where a law officer gets a person to commit a criminal offense they otherwise wouldn't commit, often through some trickery or fraud.
Yes. It's like trying to trick a person into doing something criminal that they'd never do.
Hey, if it gives me sense, no, sounds like a wonderful way to spice or something. No, I wouldn't do something like
Then
that.
what are you trying to accomplish?
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
Who do you think has been
Look,
doing
man,
it?
I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions. Oh,
Alright,
high-grade
whatever.
narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Wicked, I always wanted a friend in the
Ha!
underworld.
No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il-Moran market lately.
So what about you lend me one of those, you know? Help a friend out,
We're
eh?
pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
There's no denying it. Your body needs to feel the touch of some good performance wear.
Man,
Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
Never. They would never illegalize sport. Sport is the most wholesome thing known to man.
what's your machine behind
This
you?
rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
Yeah,
Neat. For carrying large quantities of cargo a long distance.
right.
The man
Move on.
taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here, analyzing the
with what?
fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries. And their
And your
sad,
conclusion?
despondent chauffeurs. A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
Well,
Don't be a
that's-
stranger.
What do I see?
Hey, psst,
Who, me?
yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
Again? Okay, how come there's word on the
You
street?
keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impale all people who have more than 25 real in their pocket, literally murder all human beings regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff.
I've said some mildly left-wing things, but none of those. Nah, that sounds like me.
Funky style. Very funky. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
What is it?
Failure. It's about failure.
I don't do failure.
Of course you do. You are failure. You are communism.
Am I?
Absolutely vanquished, beaten, curb stomped, shat on. While everyone else is out partying, having a callous laugh, you will reverse the fortune of the workers of the world.
So I'm just a charity.
You alone, against every living thing, against every human alive. 800 trillion real in the hands of an impossibly well-organized ruling class. Towering city blocks of bankmen who have the ears of prime ministers. Million-headed armies of nations and the love of your own mother. You against the atom, the charm and the spin, where the whole world failed. Matter failed to bend to human will. Human will failed to get out of bed and tie its laces. You alone, single-handedly, will rebuild the dreams of the working class. You are the last communist.
Very grandiose, but I agree.
Now get to work, comrade.
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
Oh yeah, get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready.
Wait, what firing squads? You didn't say any about those. Say anything about those. Roll your sleeves up. Well then, breathe in the pristine air. Hot gained. What? How do I unlock? Internalize. Okay, Temporary research bonus minus visual calculation looks like reaction. Okay, people think communism has some crazy idea that had its comeuppance 40 years ago. A fever that shook the world never to return again. They were right until he woke up today. A spiritual corpse responsive only to the call of camaraderie, bread, prostitutes, and crass muzzle. For him, communism is still a thing. He will single-handedly raise the commune of O2 from the oceanic trench where it has been resting covered in ghosts and seaweed. He is the big communism builder. Come, witness his attempt to rebuild communism in the year 51. Mazovian socioeconomics. Alright, let's go. So did I use up a skill point? Okay. I mean, as long as we get the thought ready, I don't really care.
Now it's turning into a
Yeah, I don't care, buddy. I don't care. I think that part's gone. Something must be here. Okay, so I think last time we went over there. I think, yeah, we went here. Nothing to look at here. From here was the normal place. Not a big word. What's that?
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine.
Okay, look in.
The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings.
Obviously, they're
stickers,
stealing that.
insignia. Fumes of heavy fuel oil waft over you, making your eyes sting. The odor mixes with cigarette residue.
What about the back
The
seat?
back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains.
Okay.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor,
Honest, strength, and purity.
A
Okay.
large metal pendant hangs from the rear view mirror. The pendant features a sun crowned with
I
waving.
think this lorry belongs to our tough guy.
This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
There he is, in front of Rita, smoking nervously, hoping it's over. He was acting tough before. This probably scared him a bit. Who knows when it will come in handy? A slightly scared, racist lorryman.
Ah, so that guy.
A lorry stuck in the traffic.
We can't get in? What's the point? I'm not talking to this guy. I'm too fucking bored to do that. Not this guy again. I'm just done with that whole section for now. Yeah, let's just go inside again. I think that part's open now. Hey, this guy's here. Few new people. This door again.
You see a heavy steel door.
We can do nothing to this guy still.
The man ponders his
You must
cooking
be on the
utensils
door.
and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence. The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his and then seems to wait for you to speak.
Yes.
Boss need more vodka?
He picks up a bottle from the shelf.
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the Union.
Of course, vodka. Now that makes a very, very special borscht indeed. Turn it up. and then ask for some yourself. Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg.
No, then turn your fingers clockwise and turn the vodka up. No, vodka. Turn your finger now.
He
No, turn it up.
smiles, nodding vigorously, then pours half a bottle of vodka into the pot. With a whistle, he stirs the brew.
Karasi, could I have some of that brew?
He smiles and nods enthusiastically and,
This guy's the
chattering away
best,
in
man.
his language, ladles some brew into a small thermal cup, then hands it to you.
Let's go.
He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
Uncle Leo said you're friends with Manana. Is that
The
true?
mention of Manana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures.
Yeah, I think that's it for now. Thank you so much. Where's this thing? Karasis brew. The thermal cup full of hot posh, spiked with high proof moonshine. Yum. Getting the body to access the harbor and ask for rats. Nah, I'm not doing that shit. Yeah, nothing in the order. How do I get out, man? The controls are so annoying. I can't talk to any of these. This guy's still asleep. About the money, you know. You gotta spend money to make money. This guy's my type of guy. Money is really what matters. No, he just says that use of money can't buy you happiness, but that just means you don't have enough money. You have to invest your money wisely. You can buy stocks with money and then use those stocks to make even more money. That way you will have enough when you grow too old to make new money. Real estate is the graveyard where tired old money goes to rest. Money is what literally makes the world turn. The laws of money are just like the laws of nature. Unpaid labor doesn't net you any money. There is no such thing as free money. Money is all about numbers. Money is actually all about trust. It's all about money, you know. It's a repeating cycle. Can I talk to this woman again?
Hello again, sweetie.
I don't know if you noticed, but I don't know where I'm at. Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money?
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
You've got guns of steel and a chiseled jaw somewhere under the bloated alcohol layer. Maybe she'd like to sponsor you.
I was hoping you could. What is a paycheck? I haven't seen any paychecks. Tug on a heartstrings. Yeah, let's try.
Try to
Oh.
force a tear out of your duct. Really rip into the whole emotional aggression thing.
Oh god, I'm going to die. Oh god.
Officer, get a hold of yourself, please.
Sweetie, I'm sorry, but I think you need more help than I can. Oh, I'm sure you would make a wonderful gigolo, dear,
Oh fuck's
with
that.
those strong arms of yours, but welfare checks aren't all they cracked up to be. My husband and I are back.
She's not really lusting after those biceps, man. It's more like an appraisal you give to a healthy specimen.
Alright. What is a paycheck?
You must be joking. Although our pay does sometimes feel like a joke.
It's not easy to assert your right to a decent living wage when you don't have a strong union behind you. Maybe you
Alright
should-
then,
oh,
but
no, I'm so sorry. I don't have money for you. If there's anything else I can do.
yeah, F off, yeah? Let's talk to this guy. Let's see what he has to say. Or we can go up
I
again
help
and meet
you?
that woman. No, I don't want to talk to you. That door again. Ooh, what's that?
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
Am I a smoker?
Who knows what you are? A
A
monster, a
a
murderer,
murderer, the
the
gnome
gnome
of
Jeroma.
sure,
You
what?
feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub,
But she
still smoldering.
broke it
delicious.
at the filter.
How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that. A carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Then smoke them all.
I should enthusiastically do that.
Good. They'll make you stronger and better. You're too old to be cool now. But find cigarettes, smoke them, blam. Instantly a cool renegade man. A mystical red dragon with smoke rising from his nostrils.
I need this kind of guy in my life, encouraging me to commit crimes, to adopt bad
Plus,
habits.
smoking them gives massive bonuses.
That they do, hopefully. This is my room. What else? Okay, I can get out from there. Let's talk to this woman again. Okay,
The door is closed. Still nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance. You should punch a fucking hole in it. You slam your fist into the vinyl. It does not produce a hole. Not to mention, great.
Stop that.
This door, as you hold the metal, you sense the warmth.
alright, where?
The door is closed. Still, the lieutenant, you should punch a
Hey, what is your
That felt good. Everyone, you slam your fist into the vinyl. It does not produce a, not to mention,
Stop that.
Alright, nothing new. Let's check out our room first. The whole this won't get locked again. Tries not to look at the broken down bathroom door. Yeah, I didn't even notice that.
the bed is cold and not
No time to rest.
the bed is cold and
Wait, where did the blue thing go? Oh,
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore. The man is finding it hard not to trip on the tape, and not to send any of the bottles rolling across the floor, where unidentifiable sludge makes it hard for him to breathe. Smells of vomit in here.
this is where the magic happens.
And by that you mean crimes against humanity?
Well, crimes against myself anyway. I defied bourgeoisie morality in here. Defied it hard. Okay, this is an expression of me, my individualism.
I have no idea what that means.
Well, neither do I, honestly. So much. That's all the ruined tapes. This one. This room has so
The
much.
fan stands still. The lights are off again.
Finally.
The switch must be broken, because nothing happens.
Okay, now looking at the mirror.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
We are not stopping. Is there anything else that
A mirror
didn't read
hangs
out?
on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
And that did not work.
Despair creeps into you,
And I died.
getting fat on your weakness.
So I
Whatever
run
noble
out of shit
intentions
to
you
let
once
pop
had as a
so
police
I'm
officer,
quitting.
it's
Fuck
eaten
you, I
them
wasted my
all
life
up now.
fighting humans. And no one even likes me. I wish I was fucking dead. Fuck you, no.
Fuck me? Please leave the rage you have for after we finish the investigation.
Nothing you can say would make you... Cop gives up the
Right.
detective genre for social realism. Another police officer resigned from the RCM following a nervous breakdown. He now lives under a bridge, drinking and occasionally
Just like
throwing
that.
excrement at passers-by, shouting, "I never loved that woman." When asked to comment,
Yeah, there's the same thing, Lord. Where's the quick sale? That's today? No, this? Yeah, this. Load. All that happened, I think, yeah. Looking at this, I'll go inside. This, and looking at
Kim
it.
also tries. The man is where unidentifiable sludge makes it hard for him to breathe.
And by that you mean crimes against humanity? I
Individualism,
have no...
move on. Right. Now this,
The
look
bed
at
is
this, no
cold.
time to rest. Yeah.
The fan stands still.
Put in the
The
light
lights
bulb.
are off again.
Put in the
The
fan,
switch must...
nothing happens. Go here, I don't have, so let's not try that. Why do I not have anything? Where's the key to that? Look at this.
The window stands broken in its frame.
Wait,
The window stands...
Look
You
out.
see some lights shimmering.
Look
You
out
see
again.
some lights shimmering outside.
Nothing. What do we do now? I think we just get inside that room, whatever it was. Let's first go buy something. Also talk to this guy. What's he doing now?
The worker is in a deep slump.
Nothing of note. Smokes. Do I have enough to smoke? Let's go.
There it is, a brave little army in your pocket. The first Smokes platoon. 20 brave souls standing in salute, ready to step into fire for you, sir.
Pull one out of the back.
You picked the best one. This soldier is fat and succulent. What are you waiting for? Light up. Re-become yourself.
Light it up.
Get a load of this rock and roll cop here, people. Johnny Thundercop fishes a cheap lighter out of his pants. With a flick of the thumb, there's fire. A primal satisfaction. Here we go.
Let's
The
go.
lighter's dark green disposable plastic. Safety's off. In your case, the safety is always off.
Keep it in.
Thick, warm smoke gets sucked down into your lungs. Immediately, you feel a warm nostalgia fill your head, body, and soul. A nostalgia for yourself. The man you were in your youth. Johnny Thundercop is back, and he's chill as balls.
Chill as balls. Yeah, no need to heal myself right now. I could have gone out, but I don't need my shoe really. Not here, man. I'm so tired of this place. I somehow get in there. I still don't know how do I get in there. Go here. Can I like turn around? Maybe I can. Whoa. It takes me up on slogan from an aggressive, youth-oriented camp. Okay. Where am I again? I forgot. Ah, yes. Alright. I guess nothing to do here, so we go a floor higher. Nope, nothing to do here either. Waste of time indeed. Okay, man, now let's move on. How do I get Kim away? Like, I need to get this body out. I need those shoes. Desperately so.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and white boots. His skin is marbled with... As you narrow your eyes, only the lower extremities are pink. The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt. As you narrow your... Only the lower extrem...
How should I know why you are squinting, officer? Oh,
The monster.
so what do you think?
I think he's dead and about to explode. But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver...
Hey, man. I guess I will need to talk to that woman to take this down. You again.
The dented yellow mailbox.
Wait, I need to go buy some medicine. Some magnesium.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Petit.
Let's go. No. Let's just sit down. What? Okay. Oh. Would have been caused by an earthquake. Can we sit
The
down?
worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
What the hell, man? Won't you let me enjoy? Nothing good to look at. Can I
Just
interact?
an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
In the dimming light, some things become clearer, and these artistic impulses are infectious.
Yeah. Why?
Why must we stop to look?
Well, I'm gonna fucking kill you, bitch. You just wait. This door definitely needs to open up.
This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea. The royal lion, Guillaume's kitten. This knocker will last a lifetime and then some.
That's probably the door Efrat mentioned. We still need to get the key from this manana first, though.
Who the hell's Manana, man? I entirely forgot. I have met someone named Manana, but I forgot her. Like everything. Oh, entirely new place. Yeah, I need to go into some Manana's place and open it. Yeah, make sure notice and missing beds are passed to the top. So much to look at. Where am I supposed to go? Let's clear each floor. All shoe, boots, sneakers, and all slippers, right? Boxes filled with cleaning chemicals, smells of laundry detergent. Flip up glasses. The auditor. These flip-up sunglasses were fashionable in the old but have since lost their popularity. The thin gold alloy wire frames are reminder of drug-addled bohemian artists. These days the glasses are only favored by organized crime accountants who desire to look cool. So, about that. Well, yeah, this goes outside. How fucking big is this? Okay, there's something here as well. I think we just clear the first area first. Yeah, this area. I'm not going in there. Look at this. A loud rumbling snow comes from within. Snowing is scary, someone. You should leave, okay? This is Mananas. Magnesium, alcohol, camaraderie red. Let's go. More scrolls on this bathroom tiles. Actual moss. That's covered in some sort of slime. And money. Okay. Let's check the balcony. So much to look at. Maroon glow of light pollution rises. You hear distant traffic, night is falling. Cigarette butts and electric wires. Money gained, okay. Curtains shift just a little. Someone is watching from within. So this is how we access this. Just a door, nothing for you here. Right now. So there will be something there eventually. Door to be remembered, 28. This door to the apartment 29. Complete silence, who lives here isn't home. Door to the apartment 30. Voices from within singing along to some buoyant dance track. Okay, I guess nothing for us here. Let's check inside. All of that's clear. This is the first room. Someone has drawn a 5-pointed star. That's a pentagram.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says, number 11. It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it.
So chain cutters is what we need.
Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise.
They must put this in, get this out, get this out. Them must be trash.
This door has been closed with a padlock. The chalk drawn, the shackle snaps like a twig, and the lock falls to the floor with a little thud. It should be possible to enter now.
Alright.
After you, detective.
I know how we just enter in here without permission. A flamboyant poster of a white star. Real with holograph or something. Okay. What is this? A bullet? A 9mm bullet. Sumerian lounge jacket. Why was there a bullet there? Books of critical theory on the monstrosities of capital and such. Why a single bullet? Photos of revolutionaries posing with guns.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Marzov.
Father Marzov, the hero of the working class. Salute.
Whoever lives here definitely shares your enthusiasm.
Leans closer to inspect the photos of
There aren't many communists around. Not after the revolution. Some youth still keep the ideology going, it seems.
Alright. Nothing much to check here. What's this? Money 6.83 reals. I'm fucking rich.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10. The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door. Sounded like a woman. A woman's shoes.
Oh, knock again.
Poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
This time the steps come out. Who is this? Demands a female voice, very intense. There's the police.
Do
Open
I
up.
have to open the door?
The clacking of heels again as the other side walks right up to the door. Her tone is now getting a defensive
Do
edge.
you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
Later then, entering this door seems a physical challenge.
Well, I am very physical. Postcard. The door number 9 is locked. And then open it. We can obviously open locked doors. What's this? Ooh, seems pretty fancy. Not fancy, I guess. Pretty. What's the word? Clean, I guess. A white, classic white summer jacket. Loved both by Sarah May Louisiana Communist Party and the accompanying subtropical drug traffickers. It fits you well, regardless of your political ambitions. The crumpled up postcard depicts an open air market in Boogie Street 5 years ago. A vendor smiles as dead roosters line hits stalls hung by the feet from canopy. Red blood flows into the muddy street, blurry shadows of people pass. Alright, well. What else can we see here? Number 8, the mailbox is overflowing. And there's this person. Firing squad for the rich. And then this balcony here. All closed by Martinez Reality Associates. What is you, ma'am?
Give me a moment.
An elderly woman is leaning on her broom, her chuckles white as bone. She seems to be having difficulty
The
breathing.
cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
Man, I had a I had bronchitis couple times in my life.
This woman's health is failing her. There's not much to do. Not in this damp.
I'm fine. Fine. Don't you worry about me.
Red spots appearing on a
Now,
cheek.
what do you want from me, policeman?
Martin. Martin
Oh, you'll
Martinez?
find plenty of Martins here. Don't you worry.
Gupta, serious mention. What do you mean? I wasn't joking. No, you don't understand. I'm looking for a real person named Martin Martinez. He told me his Martin.
Pea-brain. Someone played a trick on you. Martinez is a name for anyone who comes from Martinez, like Jim Jamrock or Raoul
Real
Ravachol.
Ravachol.
Oops, you really didn't get the joke there.
I thought it was obvious. Anyway, officer, we don't have the witness's name.
Okay, who are you? How about a young male in his mid-20s, a dark hair, skinny build, a smoker on the balcony? Know where he lives? Seems very common.
Yes, I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
What's he in trouble for?
No trouble, I just want to talk to him.
He's actually not wanted for murder. We just want to talk with him.
Talk?
He's just a room trying to catch a breath.
He lives upstairs in room 28. Go
Ah.
to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
Ask away, policeman.
Foreclosed apartment. He's one of the residents on vacation. The mailbox. Who lives in apartment number 10? Who lives behind the padlocked door? How can you tell me about this? Okay, there's
Oh, that one is a scientist. A
future scholar.
I think he studies astrology at the community college. Education's good. I always tell them to study. Something to
Astrology.
do with all those stars around his door.
I sure
He
you
asked
didn't
me
mean
to leave his
astronomy.
drawings up on the wall. That's what I said. Astrology.
The lieutenant shakes his head as though to say, let it go.
Who
No
lives in
one lives
apartment
there.
10?
It's been empty for months. Impossible. I would know if someone had moved in there. Maybe it's those countercultural people again, breaking into a house like it's a public space. You're a policeman. Be good and take a look, will you? Great. Young people. They're worse than rats. You know, always littering the hallways with trinkets and empty beer. People come and go.
Beer
I
cans?
don't
What?
keep an eye on everyone.
Do you know who lived in the foreclosed
The
apartment?
hell am I supposed to know? Another nut job.
She really doesn't like those nut jobs. Bad blood there.
Well, what about Cindy?
The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still,
I don't remember who Cindy is.
she leaves an old lady to her business. More than
She mumbles some kind of a response. Then,
Thanks, that's all we can do for now. That's done. 8. That's the room we visited.
you hear someone walking around inside.
Excuse me? Of course not.
Scare them. Suspected of some big crime.
By cooking more film
Oh,
in there.
come on.
That was smart.
Shoes, indirect modes of taxation, black monk's track. Let's go. I understand why people would want these bullets in there. Steal everything. List of pack of medicine peeks out from the box. You should take it. That I should. Looks like fine mattress. Don't be ridiculous, you can hear it swarming with bugs.
Satisfied? My name is Marielle Charpentier, and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates. I am not breaking in, as I have every right to be here. The keys, see?
Boy,
Alright.
there are a lot of different keys there. More than 20 at least.
I need to steal
Do you
those.
want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see my residence permit too?
Was through a pause, fishing out the light paper and passport. Inspect the
It
passport.
feels flimsy in hand, with the words Revachol Zone of Control written under a nondescript municipal logo. There's a picture of her with shorter hair inside, along with all her personal details.
Nice haircut.
Thank you. Do you have any questions? I need to be back in Midtown in an hour.
Who lived in the fourth
Oh,
floor
that's another
apartment?
huge mess. The former tenant owes us 3 months of rent. 3. We closed the apartment and planned on auctioning off the valuables, but... And again, I have no idea how stupid mistakes like this can even happen. But Ron, when he came to close the door, didn't close the neighboring door. And there's a hole in the wall.
So preppy. She's probably on some low-grade performance enhancers, like
Peptide
or
or Hurricane.
Hurricane.
A hole in the wall. Can you believe it? And then the tenant ran off with his stuff. He's gone. The money's gone. Just like that.
The money has also disappeared, I think. My money. I wouldn't have that much money, or it wouldn't have been that many. So it looks pretty shabby. Wait, what happened with the wall?
Well, it does not disappear from my hands. No, I don't let it. Don't ask me what happened with the wall. I have no idea how we're going to find the time. Both apartments are now unrentable. Both.
Manicured hands, okay.
I need to get it ready for the next lease, but as you can see, the previous tenant completely trashed the place. It was some kind of a moribund old man who used to be a business owner. You'd think they'd make rent.
A sudden serious look crosses her face. This story didn't have a happy ending.
But that was months ago. Anyway, was there any...
That's
of course.
What's that? Hypnoderma. Obviously, I'm taking that.
What now? Of course.
Well, that's all. What else did I find? Shoes. Indirect modes of taxation. The spur and Ingersoll shoes have no lacing but a strap and buckle. Due to... What? Due to... So I can't fucking read. Due to the elegant and affluent design, they have been described as the most advanced dress shoes. So advanced, in fact, that walking through slush and mud does not leave a single trace on them. Let's try this. Nah, does not give the same aura, you know? What does this give us? Indirect modes of taxation. What does that mean? Can I? Smoker on the balcony, find your other shoe, investigate apartment 10. Doesn't seem to give anything. Make this. Now it looks like something out of there.
Give me a moment.
The permit was just a real estate agent studying the room for new tenants.
I see. I hope some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them.
Yes, some high technological wizards are going to save this place. It will be a visionary innovation utopia. No one is coming. There will be nothing but squalor unless we start killing real estate agents. What? Lax women and sexual deals. That's who will come. Let's see. Everything will be done. There's 1 billion in slow change.
We won't be killing anyone. And you shouldn't say things like that. You're a police officer. There's been enough killing. I've seen it. I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these... If you can call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room. It's barely bigger than a closet. But I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company. And that's all
Sounds
I
like
need
she's
from this
complaining.
world.
And all she gets, too. The
Coastal
coastal
wind
wind
beats down.
beats down hard on the cold room door.
Actually, it will make the
Outside,
balcony
splashes
slippery.
of waves make the balcony slippery.
Oh, it was nice talking to you. Go to the balcony. Seems like I'm gonna find something in there. I'm gonna first go here. 16 days of coldest April. What's this? Car features a row of concrete buildings with a monochrome rainbow in the sky. It tells a rather excruciating story about two lovers during a period of ethnic unrest in Yugoslavia. The book has been filed under psychological realism. Where is the interact button? Ah, this.
In your hands, you hold 16 days of coldest
It's a
April.
row of concrete
But
it
yet,
feels heavy.
indeed, the book is unusually heavy in your hands, as though the cover were lined with lead.
How long is this anyway?
You flip through the book. The pages are thinner than you realized, and the type quite small and tightly set. It's nearly 600 pages long.
Look at the back.
The back cover is dominated by a black and white photograph of the author.
What does she look
She
like?
can't be much older than her mid-30s in this photograph. And yet, from this cover, the eyes of a sad old woman stare back at you.
Yeah, I'm not doing this. Yellow man mug. Ah, yes, we are supposed to look at these. Book leading intellectual organ of Martin is this. I think we did read this. Yellow man mug. The broken eared mug somehow made its way into the walling and rags dumpster. It depicts a person of Samaran descent, frolicking in the field of saffron flowers, buck-toothed and grinning feeble-mindedly. It seems to be cheap knockoff of some colonial antique. The ledger you found in the trash, it's full of notes written in man's stamps, because you have a closer look, everything itself is to start keeping notes on the case.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard.
So
It's a metaphor for you.
Smell.
The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet clean. You know, like the bits they put into public piss bowls, probably called Fermi Discrete, or Axel, or something. At some point in its journey, the ledger has seen the inside of a public toilet.
Shut up, no, I don't need your help. I don't need anyone's
Your
help.
nose does not understand what it did wrong.
Inspect the
It's
paper.
just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Yeah, leave it there. It's
Way
cool.
cool.
Inspect.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right.
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property.
How can I read
Any
it?
capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Like, for
All
example.
RCM vehicles have had lights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
Great.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Okay.
Yeah, next.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, It's a sorry sight. They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible. Work, strife, poverty,
Jesus.
the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year.
This is
The
what,
exact
March?
number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you.
Yeah, that's
It's
us.
the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average. What do you mean? Is that all?
That's it. It's 2 days a week. A good case, Lord. Lieutenant, there's a mention of a naming convention. On the basis I have to open an official case. Is there room? I'm inspecting these. Close the files again.
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
Yeah.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
Burned out all night. Nice brisk pace. To be like,
I prefer
like
normal
it.
caseload. It's a matter of method.
Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly there is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
Commit to paper.
The ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It will do, barely. But
Now we can borrow
the
one.
lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. 2 fat, shiny pens hang from the binder, like large caliber bullets on an ammo belt. He is not really saying anything, just standing there.
Can I have one?
Know that I give this to you with resentment.
With this beauty. Commit to
The
paper.
tasks you've completed flow out of the blue oblong pen in a brash freehand uncannily similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Get the body down. Interview the cafeteria manager. A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. And a fuck you to you too. That last one cuts a slash right through the paper. You're a swashbuckler with that pen, Harry, and it feels good. Feels like completion. Things to be done
Who
and
the
things
fuck's Harry?
already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you any chance name the
No,
case?
actually. Any ideas?
The hanged man, the furries are at home in the mirror. What? The settings send shit on a stick and shit on a stick.
Ah, yes. I have to tell you, officer, I don't appreciate ironic titles. Other officers will have to use this as reference. If it's idiot or cockfinger, they're not going to get it. They're going to think an idiot and a cockfinger were on this case. So, do you have something less funny?
The hanged man.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
I'm done inspecting.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
The yellow?
In the back, you see thin, translucent copier paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form. 3. The topmost are misconduct fines, the middle ones are station calls, and the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of. A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000
Damn, why so
real,
expensive?
but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields. A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, color of the irises, predation marks, condition of sexual organs. These
Station
are quite
call.
sinister in tone. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing.
Great.
All in a print so small it could be considered downright cute.
Yeah, that's enough for now.
Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear.
You know,
The
let's browse
insaneness
the
between the
case
board and
files.
the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copier paper. Arson, petty theft, spousal abuse, handwritten logs on dozens of investigations date back to January 51. Stamped case files, commit to paper. You
Well
don't
done.
exactly
Look
close
at the
them. It's
clipboard.
made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back you see the embossed letters, RCM.
Shake it.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment? And something small inside? Light, made of paper or cardboard? Or dried flowers, perhaps? The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center. There's pain in there, if you want some. That much you know.
What?
With your hands, U4-sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top
Surely
of
we
the board.
don't lose this.
The two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off its slides. If you bend the plastic on your knee, slowly, the slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just,
Slide the drawer
without
open.
resistance or
Obviously we're
sound,
doing that.
the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now two
And?
ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Fucking kill yourself.
The words just crossed your mind somehow.
What are they for?
Who do you think?
Yeah, probably myself.
You.
Yep, makes sense. Pick up the card.
Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue.
Smell
it
it?
smells of chewing gum. Apricot flavored. A touch of cinnamon. The end of summer. You think the label says tutti frutti.
Hey,
Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letters in a woman's hand. Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy.
keep reading.
Your hand shakes, holding the card. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest, down Voyager Road.
So I did have a wife?
Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you. You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it.
What the
Kisses,
hell?
kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear. You feel the ledger slip from your hand. No, hold on.
Hold
To
on.
what? There's nothing.
What the hell happened?
Detective, is everything alright?
No way I lost. No way I died. What is this? Is this a new ending? Begin what?
There is nothing.
This guy again.
Again.
Nothing.
Nothing sad, brother. No treachery. Just blackout.
Just lie the past
Well,
song.
almost nothing. There is the ground below you. That's still there. And the small light that's on, fluttering, somewhere in the basal ganglia.
Who's that?
That's me. Blue eyes, that's me.
Who was that?
Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness, he's grasping for it. Still trying to hold on to the great sorrows slipping in the water. Slimy.
No, I was cool. I am cool.
The cool when you're dead, brother.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow.
The fuck?
Because it's always there.
Tell him.
Ah, yes. In the olfactory system, they call it the apricot chewing gum scented one. It's unhealthy of them to linger on it so. But as they say, what do you do?
Well, what does paleo mammalian cortex mean? Cortex? The cortex formally identifies the limbic system is an evolutionary order set of brain structures, older state of brain structures, responsible for emotion, motivation, long-term memory, and olfaction. Okay. Smells so nice.
It didn't smell nice. It smelled like betrayal.
Was that the X something? The
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
yes, that.
Don't prod at it. It will start moving again.
Okay, where is Voyager Road?
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause. Your name is Fuckle.
It certainly ain't
Fuck off.
Harry.
Back home. Then what is it?
Your name is passed out on the ground, dragged around by one of the other evil apes. They're taking you somewhere.
Enough, just lie there
You think
motionless.
they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
What is that? It's cold.
Yes, they're pouring something on you. It's in you. And
It's delicious. Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness.
Where am I?
In the upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket. The air is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil. Cold water runs down your chin.
Drink. Water.
Small concern. No, I don't want.
There is no use arguing with me. You will die if you don't. Drink.
Okay,
The water
fine.
is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself as it pours down your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes. The darkness parts.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone? You need a secondary form of hydration.
Whatever.
With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water. Some of it spills on the driver's seat. The lieutenant pays no heed to it.
What happened?
I should ask you the same. I came in contact with the burnt out ruins of the past or something. Fuck it. Starts with life. Okay.
That does sometimes happen. You dropped these. Are you okay to proceed?
Let's solve this case.
Good.
What happened?
All around you, rain falls on the great city of Rivershore. Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away. The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting.
What am I doing?
Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hat.
What is down there, man? What do I see?
Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world.
How does it feel?
Humid. Your coat shields you from the rain while the city shivers around you.
What's in the south?
A traffic jam. Rain thrumming on the roofs of motor vehicles. Inside, drivers watch water streaming down their windshields. The statue of a king shudders. He too is cold. The canal bridge has been raised.
What's on the other
The road
side?
ascends. A raised motorway loops above the ghetto. Beneath its concrete columns, a sea of rooftops, woodwork, and tar stretches northward. 4-story buildings as far as the rain can fall. The snows melt in Jamrock.
Why am I not there?
To be in Martinez, where no one goes, at the runoff point of a long-forgotten canal, in the whitest part of town, in the shadow of the day the revolution failed.
What am I doing here?
Standing in the rain, looking north, where Jamrock Rock City stretches inland.
Alright.
In the rain-swept distance, above the rooftops of Jamrock, a repurposed silk mill stands perched above the motorway exit. Precinct 41 hunches in the rain.
Sigmund.
It's the only home you have now, but you can't go back. Not like this. Your vision blurs. You wipe your face with your hand. The rain stings your eyes, making you look up and blink. Coalition aerostatics hang like apparitions under the cloud cover. Way up there, where rain forms, rotors flutter silently. Your sight clears.
Wait. Can I unlock this? This other white morning. You look, I guess, further and further away. So you see yourself from above. You're passed out on the blue tiles of the hotel room floor. Even from this distance, you can see your eyelids flutter at the mention of what? A great white object letting out its sweet smell like a lily of the valley. The little man's forgotten its name, but he still remembers the feeling. And look, he moves. The feeling animates him. He instinctively reaches out for the feeling's best friend, a bottle of camaraderie red. He puts on his disco clothes and gets smaller and smaller. Winners highlight and read the Both of them the side clears. What's in the north?
Capeside apartments. Tower blocks crowd one another. 4.46mm bullets. Still, hallways collapse from the mortar hits of a war that was lost long ago. Close a yard. Rain falls onto the roof of a woodshed. Coal leaks into a puddle beneath a dead man's feet. He swings from a tree, bloated. Droplets of rain slip from his cold cheeks. Sheets of rain over the water. A flight of stairs leading into the ocean. Wave after wave washing the coast of Martinaise. With its smoke, the ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol. Ghosts rise into the sky.
Oh, tis down the shore. Run your fingers through it, dampen her.
Your hair is an oily mess flecked with ash from neighboring coal plants. Smokestacks rise somewhere in the sheets of the ruins of the skyscrapers of La Delta, the financial district. Faint golden light seeps from the office windows. Urban coastline, rain dripping off Eternite-covered roofs. Cinder blocks left over from half-finished construction. A defunct research and development building, once seized by revolutionaries. An old wooden church stands on stilts above the water.
Beyond
Coal
that?
City, end of all lines. Your hair is an oil.
What's
The
in the
great
east?
gates of the industrial harbor are locked. A chill runs down your back. You shudder like an animal trying to shake water from its hide. Behind the gates, heaps of supply crates, red and blue metal shipping containers, slick with rain. The Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor is an artificial mountain range. Immense wealth resides within, and immeasurable poverty in its
Beyond
La
that.
Drusienne, King Dries passenger harbor. Cruise ships flanked by dock arms, cranes watching over the
This is
mouth
the
of
monarchy.
the river distributary.
What is across?
Kuron, the lower middle class. Distributary after distributary cuts the city blocks in half. 7-story buildings trail off into the rain.
What is beyond?
A silvery curtain of rain over the houses. The class divide.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. At least we are dressed for it. Let's keep moving.
Are we? What happened, man? What's this? Blue oblong pen. A blue pen like the large square bullet that shoots out ink once belonging to Lieutenant Kitsagi comes to the side of this. Ledger of failure and hatred. Minus strategy 1, empathy 1, inland empire. The same ledger you found in the trash, only worse. Somehow it makes you think about the letter. The woman's handwriting about not wanting to get out of bed in the morning. Hold this, I get less authority. We'll see. We got 1 bullet. If we had this before this, I would have gotten another chance to shoot that kid. I don't have much time. I will need to leave soon enough. I think what I can do right now is not go down here. We'll do this in the next stream. Go back to that hotel. Or that building. And finish investigating that. And then next stream we'll go to that. Not here. What is I saying again? We'll go to in room 28.
This must be the Royal Lion.
That's probably the door.
This must be the Royal Lion.
That's probably the door.
This must the Royal.
That's probably the door Efrat mentioned.
Acha. Okay. And this. Yeah, we've done all this. We are here when we died. Wait,
A shift in temperature. The air chills around you. Thus, a former architect stands before a slice of window, a room plan in her hand. A cold wave has made the air in the building stand still and frozen, with temp is red from the cold. She's breathing on her fingers, clasping the plan. Traces of sadness are visible in her. Faint pencil lines on paper depict the same place, but a missing eastern wall connects the room with the neighboring apartment. Ideas for arranging the furniture have been jotted down. It's clean and empty, with new tapestry embellishing the walls. A standard HB graphite pencil has fallen off a three-legged stool in the middle of the room.
Waves crashing. This. Someone has torn down the wall. Great. An old grocery list on the table and checks. Nothing else. Well, what a fun apartment. There's a guy there, well, the girl, it's not a guy. And going through there, talk to this woman.
Ooh, the piggies have learned how to saunter up staircases. I didn't think you could do that with hooves. But here you are. Yeah, you got me now. The dynamic between us has completely changed.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint, it's heavy fuel oil.
Red-dyed heavy fuel oil, intended for exclusive use in government vehicles, to be precise.
What did you think I was using?
That's Cindy.
Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
Fumes are bad for you, you'd better hand it over. That's some clever cultural
Oh,
document.
what? You'll push me off this ledge and pry the bucket from my dead
You
hands?
know me, but I would.
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
We're doing
Can't
to the
you
wall.
tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit.
Okay, what are you doing? Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural and aerography visible from low orbit.
I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
So you don't know what to write. Are you deciding to commit to not yet?
Yeah?
I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna have to stop with this hooliganism. I love it.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
Well, catch you later. Nothing much you can get from her. Hey, More stealing. Door is locked, you can't get in. What about this one? Where are we? What the hell? This is our room. Someone's been sleeping recently. 100 tiny feet scurrying beneath the gate. The rats of the city. Several winters. Smells of chemicals. So much money. What the hell? I think we should rob the little grandma. Whole the home, the whole genes plus electrochemistry minus reaction speed. What? Although these genes look worn, the wearer must have had an ass given to them by the mighty Lord himself. The beautiful peach-shaped man has imprinted itself so deeply in the fabric you can't but wonder if wearing them would start modeling your own vague rear side into a more shapely form as well. Wait a second. I love it. The electrochemistry is really good. I do want electrochemistry buffs. But it just ruins that dynamic, you know? But we can always use some new fashion, I guess. And maybe we'd even develop a big ass, hey? We can always hope.
The pockets of these new jeans are perfect for sticking your hand into. Makes you look cool, calm, and collected. As your hand enters the pocket, your fingers brush against something, soft, yet crinkly.
Take them out.
It's a chewing gum wrapper. It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should inspect it closer if you have time. Something about the wrapper's texture is familiar. Not familiar in a good way, you might say. There's pain in there somewhere.
This guy always says the truth, man. Who's this? This guy. Pain Thresher. He's more Inland Empire than the Inland Empire himself. This, a gleaming chewing gum wrapper found in the pocket of a laborer's jeans. It gives off an ever so faint scent of apricots. Your mouth starts
There it
watering.
is again. The scent of apricots with a touch of cinnamon. Smells like the end of some distant summer. The surface of another planet or some ancient temple.
Take a deep
Bitter,
breath.
citrus, sweet. It seems to grow stronger like a glow with every breath you take until a blossom of skin and flower petals erupts behind your closed eyes. Made of toffee, cream, and distance. You just had to take a dive. Your heart working overtime, trying to keep up with the panicked synapses firing all over your brain, moving liters of blood through you, panicking.
End of summer.
The sun sets into the sea, but the water does not boil. Instead, it turns to liquid gold. For a moment, the world's store of precious metals seems to increase dramatically, and you are rich. There is a movement next to you. The shuffle of a small coat, warm like the evening. But when you turn toward it, there's nothing there.
Where did it go?
Why are you talking to a gum wrapper?
Ancient temple.
From the height of antiquity, a long, long time ago, millennia ago, on an island of time you can never return to.
Well, that was certainly something. A thought that we have, which we cannot use. Like a new slots. 4 hours, 1 hour, okay. Nothing else to look at here. Right. Okay. I think the only thing that's left would be this exit, which leads down here, which hopefully I can enter. Okay, since I just exited. Maybe this was this woman who previously said that she wouldn't let us in. And then in the balcony, room 28. It's gonna be open now. But our time has come. I cannot go into this room right now. Yeah, let's get something else in our hands, eh? Hmm. Pry bar. Sure. Now we can save, and this is gonna be it for today. I hope you enjoyed. Next, tomorrow we'll get in this room and we'll also go down south. We haven't explored that one at all. Bye bye.